Hi everyone and welcome back to another SHOPLINE Masterclass. Today's topic is a retail playbook checklist to design your retail store for exponential growth. So for techniques to direct customers to a retail store, there's basically 6 techniques that you can do and they can be all used together. So the next point is to invite influencers or experts to your offline store, because influencers do have an enormous amount of traffic online. And if you can find the right influencer, to partner up with your store, to whether it's doing a live stream, just coming in and taking some pictures and posting, you're reaching way longer and a much larger audience, and it'll be good for your brand in the long term. So the last point on my slide actually brings on to this new slide of a case study of how Cucina restaurant attracts their traffic. So Cucina is an Italian restaurant, in a small mall in Singapore, but they do drive a lot of traffic and there's a lot of lines. And why is that? It's because they actually used the chef's personal branding to develop a TikTok channel. So as we know, in European food, the chef is actually the most important part, right? Or any Western food. So a good example is Gordon Ramsay, right? Why is he a Michelin star chef? Or why are his restaurants so expensive and you have to wait for so long for reservations? It's because of personal branding. So Cucina actually replicates this and doing that on TikTok.
Now that you've gotten the attention of your customers and turned this attention into traffic, how do you convert this traffic into sales? Successful retail brands know that customers who stay longer in the store also tend to spend more and more often, and they design the store experience to maximize the amount of time and engagement between the brand and customers. So the first pillar is service, which is what will enhance your customers' experience when they buy from your store. So for example, a fashion retailer, you can offer free alterations to give your consumers a more fitting and tailored look. And when they wear it out on the street with confidence and style, their friends will ask them where they get it from. They become your brand's walking billboard, and this is also how you can get more word-of-mouth business. Your customers will also see your store as the place they can get the perfect fitting clothes for their unique body shape. What you want to do is, at the end of the day, when your customers walk out of your store, they have to feel that they receive a customized experience and learn new things about themselves that they cannot get by consuming content on social media. Events can also be initiated by the retail brand to bring your customers together. For example, Lululemon partnered with local fitness trainers to conduct yoga and HIIT classes at their retail store. This is a great way for consumers to visit the stores, learn about their products, meet other people with the same interests, and engage with their brand beyond the products that they buy.
So it's actually just basically means that you don't have to just open your shop like 24/7, but you can still generate traffic, you can still generate people coming into your store and browsing your product. So let's get right into it. So for the first part, I want to talk about the AIDA model for e-commerce marketing. Basically, this is where you generate awareness by all the channels like influencer marketing, SEO, social media, or affiliate marketing, right? So all these things can actually drive traffic into your store. So I want to bring us to an example of Kylie Cosmetics. So we all know that Kylie is the member of the Kardashians. So she's super famous with all her personal brandings. So what she did is to leverage her own personal branding, her members and also herself, to create like content, UGC content, and a lot of posts on Instagram and on Facebook, right? And then all of those things will drive traffic into her e-commerce store.
Starting and growing a retail business is tough, and I have a belly full of respect for all of you entrepreneurs who overcame the odds to achieve where you are today. After so many changes, in the past 10 years, the new retail economy is just getting started. I cannot predict the future, but one thing I can tell you with certainty is that in the next few years, many retail brands that are slow to adapt will die. And this gap will be filled by a new wave of successful retail brands that really understand the importance of consumer experience and will invest in the digital infrastructure to deliver on this experience. Many of the brands we shared today have invested millions of dollars to create those technologies and spend years making them work within their existing operations. The good news for you is that technology today is much more affordable and easy to use. After interacting with hundreds of merchants personally, I've learned that all merchants have an IT requirement, but rarely do they have an IT department. And this is where SHOPLINE plays an important role in your growth journey. SHOPLINE POS is a retail management system that helps your retail stores to sell more products with less effort.